Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from Western Kentucky. We're back to continue our playthrough of XCom Enemy Within featuring the Long War mod. And ahead of us, Operation Silent Breath. It's a remote crash site from a downed medium that we actually took down, although at somewhat of an aircraft cost. But we get to sweep the area and gain the loot that we find. So let's get in there and see if we can't make it happen.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
Alright, a medium crash site. What have we got here? We got one side of the map here. We've got, oh, this is the stone wall kind of. Yeah, we've been on this one before, off on this side with the stone walls. In fact, we came up from the left-hand side over here, moving our way across to the right in a prior mission at some point. So this time we got to try a new angle out. The aircraft is right pretty much over here. That I guess is going to be our target. Where can we start you out, Sebastian? Do we have a spot? And let's see, you do have concealment, so sure would be nice to get the concealment started off on the right foot. Find a nice full cover spot for you to take advantage of. We want to go over towards the center and start of the aircraft. Where else do I think I might bring everybody else? I think what we'll do, Sebastian, we may double run you over here, do a little dash over to the full cover over here, get you in concealment, and that just may give us sight of the downed UFO to see if we got anything. Any initial contact. Let's go find out. Okay, the front door is clear, and the question becomes, do we want to set up with that front door in mind? We potentially have some decent cover facing forward. We have cover to cover, if they come on that flank, and we have a little less, well, I guess we potentially have cover for all directions, but let's start working our way towards the center with the team. Let's start doing that. We can set up a rocket just in case too at the same time. Good old T-Bone and Mia Hamm, a gunner, is nice to have a definite position to start with. Everybody else will kind of make do with what we got or what we can reach or where we can go, and we may have a dash or two here.
Moving out.
Let's see, Winston, Churchill, we'll just park you there and then bring everybody else up. Chelsea, our fearless leader, let's get you off to the side here. And finally, Alexis as our sniper. Maybe we can park you here. Is there a lot of elevation to block your sight? There will be some reduced sight over this way. Otherwise, that's not a bad spot to at least start with. Steady everybody else that can. Overwatch. We got activity on the first turn. Look at that, a mechtoid. Does he see us? Or do we get lucky that we have a just out of range mechtoid? How about that? I can't think of a better way to deal with a mechtoid. Let's see if the rocket can reach. I guess that's the big thing. It's a shredder rocket. I guess if we have to shred anything else, we will have blown it early, but I can't think of a better thing to blow the lone shredder rocket on than a mechtoid sitting right there for us. Scatter. Oh, you know what I did? It should have been negligible scatter because I was too quick on the Overwatch button and I overwatched T-Bone instead of giving him a sure shot with no scatter with his platform stability. Shame on me. Hopefully it won't cost us a nice shred on this mechtoid.
Eat this.
Okay. we soften him at least. Yes. He's overwatched as mechtoids are, as mechtoids like to do. Let's see, I do have a shot here and it better be on the mechtoid. That's a sectoid, we want the mechtoid. In fact, why don't we do a little precision shot over here, Alexis, and do a little teaching to that mechtoid right here. Looking for a crit. Oh, I wanted a crit, but you gave me a kill. Oh, we'll take it, we'll take it, we'll take it. Now we got the not to be underestimated sectoids, correct? Oh, mechtoid's still rolling on the ground. That's how bad that hit was for him. Let's see. I could expose myself and get a little hollow targeting on this puny little sectoid here. Or we can start moving up and hope we don't expose over here, but we've only taken 2 shots, so I can get a little flank, I believe, from this section on the sectoid. We might get vision on some of the other sectoids. Yeah, you're going to be exposed. We don't like that. But look at that. Double flank, double flank. The other one's back there. So let's flank the one. Oh, and he's got 1 tick. Let's flank the one with the most health. 76%. If we can't get rid of them, let's get them hollow targeted. There we go. Now, who can we get in position? And I'm thinking that might be you, Tamir. No grenades here. No grenades here. This is all shoot 'em, shoot 'em, shoot 'em.
He's down.
And just like that. Oh, I'm glad I checked. I was just about to say, just like that, the first pod is gone. Well, don't speak too soon. I think we'll get you up here, Chelsea, to provide a little overwatch for that unknown sectoid in case he decides to be aggressive moving forward towards us. Boom Boom Becker, you're an overwatch specialist. Let's get you up. Ooh, so much for overwatch. We will just go ahead on you with a 50% shot. Let's flip the coin and hope it comes up tails. Yeah. We got ourselves some sectoid tail on that one. Look at that. We will park you here in Overwatch, Chelsea, but let's get everybody else positioned to help us out. Winston, Churchill, always nice to move you up a little closer to the front so run and gun becomes an option. And who else do we have that hasn't moved? Mia. Start moving you towards everybody else for some protection. We'll overwatch, and we'll overwatch. Pretty quiet map. Pretty quiet map. Did not hear a lot of noises, did you? I didn't. So, I guess what we'll do is we will continue. We'll take a peek, maybe. Well, let's hope we don't run into outsiders. I don't want to activate no outsiders right off the bat. But how often are they at the front, right? So I think what we'll do is we'll take a peek down this wing. It's a very narrow map on the side of the alien UFO, and then if nothing appears there, maybe just to protect our flanks, I send someone over here, take a peek down this wing, and from there we start entering the UFO craft once we got our flanks established and protected. So let's get you back in concealment, Sebastian, see if you can figure out this side for us. So far nothing. Here, take sound cue. Do I hear a sound cue? Do I hear any kind of... Oh, there we got a sound cue. There was another silent sound cue. So either we have outsiders parked somewhere on this side of the spacecraft or out behind it on that side, or we got some other kind of quiet enemy. Drone seekers. Uh-oh, I did the half cover. Not really thinking. I don't really want to push forward unconcealed on a yellow move, so we'll get back in concealment, and I may just have to push forward and half cover after this. Problem with splitting is if something happens on the left hand side and we don't have our full forces to bear, that can work against us, but we'll take a chance here. Can you get up to any cover? I guess what we'll do is we're going to run up as far as we can here, see if we spot anything on the side of the aircraft. You're going to be revealed out in the open, but you have lightning reflexes if we need to retreat. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm feeling like this side's safe. I think what we're going to go is, I'm comfortable with this side being safe. Let's get ourselves moving back. Let's get ourselves moving back, and then we will steady over here. We'll just do some rounds of Overwatch while everybody gets back. We'll search out the left. Still, we have nothing. I'll tell you what, rather than double move, we have battle scanners. Let's put them to use. Let's find out back here. Let's take a peek. And what are we peeking? I hear the noise. We've found something, but apparently we don't quite see it. Oh, there they are. So we got that's why we have the silence. It was indeed Seekers. It looks like 3 of them are inside and one's outside. That's why we were able to see them. So we'll see. We're going to be able to monitor their movement. And let's see. How can we get everybody moved up to take advantage of this site? I'm kind of thinking, yeah, we shouldn't be able to, we shouldn't activate. But we'll be careful. We knew you couldn't see him from there. Be nice to get you in some kind of cover. I'm gonna push it this way. I don't think we're in range from there because we couldn't even see him without the battle scanner before. Let's get a shredder up closer, so if we need to shred these guys, we can. Ideally, it would be nice to not use the shredder to take them out, just so we don't lose those precious alloys that they can provide. Yeah, we'll push some others up, taking advantage of what meager little cover we have at the moment on this side. Hamm, you can't push up with cover. We'll get our grenade thrower Tamir up a little closer. You got plenty of smoke to help us out if we need it. And Hamm, I may dash you here.
Motor. Roger that, scanning.
You're going to be moving, Seekers? Bring it on, Seekers. Bring it on. Are you going to be... Yeah, you're parking your behinds there, making me have to move forward. Well, if that's going to be the case, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to conceal move right here so we can activate next turn. If I have to just take on that one Seeker that's all solo, we'll do it. If we have to. We don't have line of sight from you, Alexis. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to bring you up here, Alexis, and move everybody else forward. That'll still allow you to take advantage of Lone Wolf and maybe have some better sight lines because you'll be just a step higher in height. That's the hope. That's the plan. We may just line it up on this wall here. the stone wall, and that's where they made their stand. Well, Boris Becker, you can't reach. Well, you can reach the stone wall over here. You can't reach the stone wall, Tamir, so let's pop you there. Who can reach? Not a lot of good range for reaching the stone wall, is there?
Heading to that location.
And then there was a Rocketeer. What kind of position do I want a Rocketeer in? Let's steady you here. You should have, I hope, the range we need, if we need it. From there. I don't want to have to use you, T-Bone.
Nice deal, Commander.
The battle scanner is going to go out now. Yes, it does, but guess what? We got Sebastian in place to do the activation. And seeing as it's a seeker pod, I'm thinking we're going to do the old activation. You're so concealed there, Sebastian, I couldn't see you. Let's see. We can't bring you here. I'm just going to do it from there. You don't get quite the flank, but we're going to open it up. The rest of them are inside, so I don't think they'll be able to charge you. They're going to have to come out this way to advance, or will they even know where to go? Or will they go inside and around to come out? I don't even have a good idea of how they'll advance after this activation. And we better well dang hit here, Sebastian, so get us started. Nice crit. Hollow targeting not needed, and they all go stealth. And it looks like they're staying inside. So what's going to happen is, yeah, you're revealed all right. What's going to happen is they're going to probably, looks like they're going to be charging out this way. So that's how we kind of want to orient ourselves. That's where we want our Overwatch set. Mia, shall we park you right here on Overwatch? We're going to just have a lot of Overwatch, and I'm going to try keeping some of this Overwatch at different ranges. I may keep a lot of people right where they are. I'm wondering if I even need to keep my Rocketeer on Overwatch, or do I have confidence that my team can take him out? Well, if I get Boris Becker, I'll tell you what, we will get my alloy cannon right up in the corner spot.
I'm on it, Commander.
We will get Boris Becker overwatching from here. And I'm thinking you, Mia, we're gonna pop you right here. You would be able to get Overwatch, except for that slight angle there. I think, Mia, we're gonna park you right here for Overwatch. Get some different perspectives and see if that works for us. And we're gonna go for the big reveal. My fear is that the first one through that's not cloaked will eat all the Overwatch. That's my big fear. So I guess with that in mind, T-Bone, we're going to steady you just as my emergency backup. We'll also steady you back here, Alexis, for any required kill shot that we may need you to handle. And everybody else will be on Overwatch to kind of protect against their advance versus the cloaked ones that we're going to be facing. And who's going to lead the charge first? Coming out? Are they coming out? And they don't come out. Well, I do have a battle scanner if I need to burn a battle scanner. I'm thinking for you, Sebastian, we're going to bring you back here, get you concealed. I'm wondering if I should burn a battle scanner, and I'm thinking we will. We got two, we might as well use them, right? Or the big fear, are they charging towards Alexis? Did they bypass us all cloaked? Ooh, wait, what have we got? Oh, we got one coming around. They're coming around that way. I did not think they would come in that direction. Look at that. Sebastian, I mean, not you, Sebastian. They can't see you. You're concealed. We got a precision shot, and guess who's going to take it? 92%, high chance for a crit. Let's take it out. I wonder, do we get that same? We got the same odds. We got to worry about damage reduction, but I have confidence in Alexis. She knows how to teach it. I'm saving the other shot, so we're gonna sit here camping on Overwatch because we still got 2 more out there. I guess I'll steady 1 more turn, and then if I have to, we'll put you back on Overwatch if we kill any more. The charge of the Seekers. Where are they going to be coming from? There's that's how they got out. Nice Overwatch. They went up and over the roof, the hole in the roof. Here, I thought they'd stay low coming around. Uh-oh, someone's appearing.
X-rays coming in from the sides.
I think that's all of them accounted for. Present and accounted for. Yep. And then there were 8 down. I'm still not confident that there's not another pod out there, but I think there's enough enemy kills where I'm thinking we're going to do a front door clearing of this alien spacecraft, or should we just go in from the side, period. Now this is a slightly different, this one's a slightly different layout than what I'm used to. Look at that. Because usually we have a side door here, but this is wide open over here. What we have instead is a side corridor to get into this back room. So I gotta refresh myself with this particular layout. Now this is coming in. Yeah, so it's different than your average medium that I'm thinking of. We don't have this long corridor down here. So this is just a little bit different. So maybe we'll do the door breach on the side over here and see, set up for that. Let's get you moving forward, Winston.
Heading out.
We'll get a little reload going. Took a lot of shots, so as we move forward, we probably want to do a few reloads. We'll just do a blue move with you, Sebastian. You'll become revealed, but at least you'll be reloaded at this point. And then in anticipation of further encounters, we're just going to get everybody reloaded.
Good to go. Back in.
So we're going to have a round, if there happens to be a wandering pod out there, we're going to have a round without protection. But hopefully, of course, we haven't been hearing a lot of noise. I'm just kind of counting on this being an okay move for
Getting
us.
it done. Ready to engage.
Bestätige. Packen wir es an.
And you don't need to reload, so we'll just kind of reposition you for a steady. No sound cues. Let's get up towards the door.
Got it.
Now that we're reloaded, we can start getting ready for a breach. It's a breach into a hallway though, so that's why this one feels a little weird. And it's a tiny little door. It's a side little tiny door. So it's not your 3-person wide door, so it's a weird little breach that we got here. And I'm wondering the best spot to work a sniper. Alexis, I'm kind of at a loss. Do I try to run you up and position you on one side of the door? But it doesn't seem that that's good use of you because we got a wall right across from us. So I'm going to get more close range maneuverable people in there, like you, Boris, Becker. I don't think my rocket makes sense. We'll get a little, well, you're more protection, Tamir, so let's even get my medic up. Oh, Mia Hamm, you're a good one on the other side of the door.
Let's do this.
And we'll get the other part of the team up here for smoke slash additional fire protection on this door breach. Now breaching right into hallway, I guess I'm not expecting anything right on the other side of the hallway, but you know, the minute I don't expect things, like I don't expect sectoids to be dangerous. That's when things blow up in your face. And let's
Heading
just
to that location.
steady you here. Be ready to move. Got to figure out this. Okay, I'm guessing that's outsiders in the main cabin, the main pod, the main spot over here. I'm also guessing there could be another pod. So if this is such a quiet thing, maybe there is a whole nother pod of seekers for all I know. Oh, we heard some sound down the hallway. So we heard sound in two directions. So that makes me think we got something down in the back here. And then the other sound was in the middle, which I'm guessing is where the outsiders will be. So maybe, now if we come around here, there's another, we won't be totally exposed. Or else the outsiders are down here in the back of the craft. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where, oh where, oh where are the outsiders? Can we get you a peek right here, Sebastian? Let's give it a go. Oh, there's something back there. What'd we find? Seekers! More seekers. Now you're going to be flanked. Does that mean they're going to see you, right? They're going to see you. Do we have an opening in this wall back here? No. This is all cover, cover, cover. So this is just a weird spot to try and take on seekers that I do not like. How many of them are we seeing? Well, technically we're not seeing them at all because we're concealed. But one, I see 4. Another pot of 4 seekers. That's why this is such a silent freaking map. But I'm guessing the outsiders aren't back here. The outsiders are going to be in this room right here. So if we can take out the seekers, we will be able to. In fact, I think I'm going to pull you back, Sebastian, into better cover right here. The question is, I don't know that just might be enough to expose you, because technically you're exposed to them right now. So maybe let's work on the outside setup. Now we might be able to get an angle here with you, Alexis, if we bring you back this way. I think we'll have a line of sight over here. Is there anything that's going to be blocking your view? We won't be able to shoot this turn because it's going to be a double move to get you set up, but we're going to bring you right back here. Now if they charge down the hallway ultimately, you're going to be no use to us, but you do have sight from there. Mia, my guess is if I move you there, we're seen and we're live. So I don't dare at the moment send anyone out this doorway. Ooh, unless maybe we try setting up out this way.
Position confirmed.
Take the long way around. At least get some lines of sight going here, and I think that would appear to be just out of their range, and we can set up over on this side for next turn. At least have some support for Sebastian. It won't be on Overwatch support, but I think, yes, I think it's the best way to move around. Tamir, let's see if you can get around over this way too. In fact, I'm going to bring you here, not because you're such an offensive threat, but if Sebastian gets stuck out there, guess what you have? You have smoke. The only other one that would be nice to get into some kind of shooting position, like right here, but not running that way. Let's see if you can reach it from here, Boris, Becker. Can you reach over there? Yes. Now, nobody is overwatched, but we got the hallway covered. We have got the hallway covered. The next thing is, if they don't go down the hallway, we're going to have the outside covered. You will not be steadied, T-Bone,
Yes, sir.
but if they come around the outside, it's going to be short range, so the scatter should be minimal. And we're going to try that. Bulldog, we're going to keep you ready to help pop out and cover the hallway. And the lone Overwatch, so I guess we're going to have a pair of you. We're going to have some Overwatch. Yeah, we're going to Overwatch you, that's for dang sure, to protect yourself. And Mia Hamm, are they going to move and see us now? Yes, we are exposed. We have itchy trigger tentacle. That is the big fear and question. We do get some Overwatch. one of which was a miss, but it doesn't. Oh, they did fire, but they went against somebody in cover. For some reason, they didn't take little Sebastian over here, so he is safe. So, Sebastian, I just may move you back to some cover in case we aren't able to seal the deal here and provide enough fire down this hallway. I think they took themselves out of the outside cover range, so we got a couple less soldiers to deal with this threat. Do we have any one of these seekers stronger than anyone else? No. So Sebastian, we're just going to get some hollow targeting on a full strengther. And your to hit chance. Who's the hardest one to hit? This guy right here? He's injured, so I don't care about him. Here's the hardest to hit full strength guy. Let's get some hollow on him. Okay, can't hit on every hollow. I know I get greedy that way. Alexis, we'll bring you around for the back door coverage. Yeah, now you can see him. Unfortunately, you can't fire with steady. It's just the chance I took for trying to cover both potential pathways. Hamm, I'm going to keep you in hand for any potential suppression we might need. Boris, Becker, you have some shots, and do we have a full strength shot against this guy? That's a pretty good 79%. Start the damage. We need to start hitting now. No, we need to start hitting now, guy. We need to start hitting now. 89% in your second. There's hyper-reactive pupils in action. Not a kill, though. Not a kill. I am gonna move. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move. Do we dare dash and say, hey, here I am? We're a little exposed out here. I don't think so. I think we'll go here.
Aye, aye, Commander.
At this point, we'll try a little Overwatch. I don't think the rocket's gonna be any use. Okay, we can actually suppress two. And then we also have a running gunner to run out here. Actually, you have hit and run, don't you? Do we dare run up to hit? Let's keep you in cover. The way we've been hitting this last round, I'm saying let's keep cover. I got 2 to suppress potentially. We got an 84%. That's on the injured guy. We got 78 on a full strength. 78 I'm going to take with the alloy cannon to see if we can't thin their numbers. Yes.
He's down.
You hit, and we're not going to run. We're going to do hit and hit. How about hit and hit? We'll take the 84% and thin the ranks that way. Yes.
No longer a threat.
We're an alloy collecting machine. I'm thinking with the hit odds on my suppressors, we will hold off. I got suppressors up the yin-yang. Yeah, why don't we just play it that way? We will suppress one. Hamm, you're going to suppress this one. You're going to suppress the full strengther right here. Chelsea, fearless leader Chelsea, we are going to suppress the injured one. We're going to lock them down for a round. With our kill shot, people can make it happen. And they are suppressed, but they can still shoot. So, for those most close up into the action, let's drop a little smoke. Let's do a little by the book protection here and take out of the seekers. And on top of it all, I get just a random little shot, 56%. Let's see if you can connect here to here. What are they going to do? Oh, tried to move out of suppression. That's what you get, Seeker. And then there was one. What's he going to try? You're going to try moving out too, but you got through your suppression. Which is why we have the smoke. Look at that. What's he gonna do? Oh, he's gonna strangle. Okay, that's a minor hit. We can deal with the strangle. In fact, we can deal with the strangle in such a way. I'm wondering, does the smoke help him out too? Yes, he gets the smoke protection. But never fear, we got the Bulldog near. And Sebastian is protected with just a little armor nick. Okay, silence is golden. And what we're going to do is we're going to reload, and then there's a door to this compartment that looks wide open, unfortunately. But that's what we're going to have to get through, it would appear, to reach the outsiders on this mission based on the sound cue. Now, if they aren't in this room, that means they're all the way to the other side. So we'll peek around the door first, and that'll be with you, Sebastian. We'll try and wait until you get rid of the penalty, which is catching your breath. Yeah, battle fatigue. Yeah, let's get you a little rested back up. No movement here. Oh yeah, we do have movement. Let's just get you reloaded. We'll start moving forward on the outside.
Roger, Dodger.
And everybody else. Yeah, we'll start moving forward. I'm pretty sure now, I'm feeling pretty confident now, we just have those outsiders, and they aren't exactly a mobile bunch. So let's start slowly advancing towards that doorway as we reload.
Rock and roll.
And you T-bone. Do we risk any kind of angle? No, we'll just bring you right here. Do we get everybody else a little more supportive for you? Let's see. We might as well take care of Sebastian while we're here, eh, Chelsea? You got enough medkit charges. See if you can shake off some of his fatigue and whatnot that is affecting him.
Come on, get back in the game.
And at the same time, we'll reload you.
Rock and roll.
Efficient little medic there.
Position confirmed. Let's rock.
We are just about ready as far as reloading goes. Start peeking around that corner. Sebastian, I think you're going to be the best one to do the peeking. Basically, except you're kind of hemmed in there, aren't you? Aren't ya? Chelsea, let's get out of his way. Sebastian, let's get you first to the corner and get concealed. And I'm thinking you should be able to move up to the door's edge and see if we got something in that room. Ooh, I'm curious now. We didn't see anything automatically. So they could easily be farther back in the room. Easily. So next turn we may do a little movement forward. I think this may be full cover, and that'll give you the vision into the room. And we'll get everybody else piled up just out of sight over here from there.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Is there going to be any angle I got to worry about by bringing you up here, Tamir? Let's play it safe. Let's not do it on a yellow move where we get stuck.
Rolling.
Begebe mich auf Position. Time to motor.
And Alexis, it'd be nice to get you in a spot where you could have an angle into that room, huh?
Rolling out.
It's going to be a tough proposition to make that happen. And T-Bone, you're the last one. We got to get up close somehow.
Got it. Moving.
To Overwatch.
Now we're going to hear them inside the room. Yes, they are inside the room. Sebastian, you should be able to move into the room and give us our sight that we need so we can figure out the best way to tackle this. Stay concealed, my man. Okay, there. Oh, 3! We got 3 in the back. Yikes. This is a 3 outsider 1. Trying to think of the word to say. A 3 outsider 1. Brilliant vocabulary choices. I wonder, boop, boop, boop. I wonder if we got you steadied here, you'd be able to maybe shoot a shredder in there. Would you be able to get behind that cover to be able to shred? Wouldn't that be a fun way to be able to do the opening? And if we get you here, would you be seen? Yeah, you'd be. Well. Well, I saw that green circle appear for a brief second, but it went away. So I'm guessing, I'm gonna hope this is safe right here. I'm gonna trust the special mod we have installed to tell me these things. And we are good. Let's steady. Alexis, I think with that in mind, yeah, I think that's what it does. If I bring you here, try and get you an angle, you don't have it. Yeah, because this big old console thing blocks our sight from where you are. So I think we get a free move to try and bring you in here, and then depending on how they scramble, maybe we can have a use for Alexis. Because if we bring you right here, yeah, we didn't see him from there either. Yeah, it just depends. They would have to scramble forward for us to even be able to have a shot from you, Alexis.
Already there.
We got Chelsea. Here we go. Bulldog. If we bring you here, you're going to see him. If we bring you here, you don't see him, and you're pretty dang close for run and gun. To be able to move anywhere in that room.
I'm on the move.
Boris, if we got you here, you're not going to see him. Dang it, why can't that be a... Well, what we'll do is maybe Hamm is the one we want to bring right here.
Okay.
You can be on Overwatch if we when we end up scattering them. Chelsea, you anywhere coming over here, even over here, you can't be seen because of this thing, and you're down below. That breaks your vision. So that we can at least place you here.
I'm on the move. X-ray spot.
Oh! In process of getting there, you are exposed, and now everything went to hell. Because I don't have people that can take shots. I got people in danger. Well, we're going to have to do what we can to protect here. I can see one. It's only a 52% shot. Holy smokes, this is horrible. Okay. Okay. That's what comes from over-reliance on these silly little mods. Tamir, you're going to have to... I'm gonna start hyperventilating now. Oh no! Isn't this a fun game, putting ourselves in a little old pickle? Now I can suppress that guy, but do I want to be in half cover taking on suppression? Smoke might be an option for the guys most forward. I don't know if that covers you off on the side. We're throwing some smoke.
Smoke up.
Okay. Now I can run and gun, but a run and gun ain't gonna kill them. So I think we put you on Overwatch. You're concealed. We're gonna put you on Overwatch. They don't see you right now. Or we can have you be seen. Why can't the why can't it? Well, we can get 2 out of the 3 flashbang to help that situation. But you're now exposed, and you'll have a shot against this guy, and you're not in smoke. The only thing helping you is you're in your full cover, but it's very close range. Oh, wait, I take that back. Flashbang didn't expose you. I thought any kind of weapon action would expose you, but I guess that's not considered a shot. So what we got to do is, Chelsea, we could use a command, or we're just going to lock down with a little suppression here. The one that's not flashbang. And we can actually take a shot here at a decent percentage. 73 is worth taking. Nice crit. And they're flashbang, but why don't we 52%? You're better probably. I might just get better odds with you on Overwatch, Boris, Becker. Let's keep Sentinel in play here. Okay, thank goodness that was only a 2% shot. Okay. That didn't go as bad as I was afraid of, but he has regenerated. Thank goodness it was a mega hit. Okay, now let's find out, T-Bone, if you're able to get it into that room. If we go high, no, we get it out, we can't get around the obstacles. So you aren't exactly the biggest help right now. We gotta make it happen with everybody else. Now we got some Overwatch. Do I have a way to break some Overwatch? Maybe, maybe not. Alexis, who do you have sight on? You have sight on everybody. And guess what? Overwatch can be broken if we hit, and we can do some major damage. Well, it doesn't say we're gonna... If we get a crit, that'd be the best way to break that Overwatch, don't you think? 72%. Come on, if you've ever taught a lesson. Oh, yeah, teacher of the year. Teacher of the year. Now we don't have Overwatch to worry about. One thing we can do is a little hit with Winston Churchill here. Kablooey. Notice I'm not really that interested in the capture possibility at the moment. Okay, now we're down to 1. Not great odds there. Tamir, where are you? I can't even... Oh, you're way in the back, so you wouldn't be able to get close enough for a capture anyway. We can, however, suppress with you. Just to lock this guy down as we get close and maneuver. There's a chance we can take him out and kill him, but why don't we lock him down with some suppression to help us a little at least. And Bulldog, we take a cheap little shot here. Maybe we can take your second shot after we apply a little hollow. And maybe we have enough maneuverability. Can we get people up? That's the point. Do you have better maneuverability? Yes, we can get you, Chelsea, up a lot better. Or we can also use command on Winston Churchill to get him up for the flank shot. So let's do this. We're going to get aggressive with you, Sebastian. You're going to get hopefully a hit in the hollow. That's what I'm thinking. I'm feeling a hit in the hollow right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mia, why don't we just give you a shot, because we got backup options now. See if you can take him out. You don't have a promotion going right now. In fact, what kind of rapid fire odds you get? 39%. Well, let's just stick with this one, 54%. He's double hollowed, not that does anything. Boris, Becker, can you get up anywhere with a line of sight here? Unfortunately, it's just going to be a single shot fire for you. You don't have a promotion, but we'll give you a shot. These are coin flip shots, but we're just volume of fire.
Another one down.
And the volume finally caught up with the outsiders. Operation Silent Breath has silenced the enemy. Oh boy. For what we faced, that seemed to take a lot longer than it could have, should have. I guess with the Seekers.
Troops, Commander. In recovering additional meld from the field, they've provided a means for us to expand our development programs.
Well, Alexis, you may have just reached top level here. Look at that. Promoted to Master Sergeant. Awesome, amazing way to go. Did we get all that? Now there's what we wanted to see. There is proof in the pudding. We've seen some other missions where we have shredded those Seekers and not picked up a lot of alien alloys, although we needed to shred them at times. When you're able to not shred the Seekers, look at the difference in alloys. Ladies and gentlemen, that has to always be your first thought or first try to think through, is to get those alloys. Alloys, alloys, alloys. Okay, let's get in here. Let's sell the damaged merchandise. Make what little we can that way. Well, that's nice loot from just damaged crap. Look at that. We won't look at selling off anything else at this point. We're sitting pretty on Alarium and Meld. I'm thinking if there's any wish lists that come up, I will dip into both those pools. Weapon fragments are up where I like them, and alloys are nowhere near where I want them. However, 44, what a chunk that added to our alloys. We needed that desperately for some of the projects we got coming up. All right, we got a covert op coming up soon, I do believe. I don't know that I'm going to spend right away. In fact, let me do a quick pause here while I just kind of peek around on my own, see if we got anything I want to do. Foundry, facilities, build buy items, you name it. I'm going to look off camera so you don't have to look at me hemming and hawing, and we'll be right back with any decisions I make. Otherwise, we'll get back out there and scan away. Alright, we're back on a new screen, and I've poked around, peeked around, and guess what? I didn't waste your time to come up with a decision that I'm not going to spend it right at the moment. What I'm going to do is hold off till our excavation completes, spend some more on the power, just because we're up against it on the power meter here. Yes, there's a mech flamethrower I want. Yes, there's a mech grenade launcher I want. But with the mission coming up that is covert, we tend to get a decent amount of funds there. So I'm going to hold this fund off for the power supply and then spend the other stuff we hopefully get from the covert op on some of these other goodies that we got coming up. So in the meantime, long story short,
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team,
we got one
Commander.
more in there. I'm not going
already
to
put the new recruits to work in the lab.
Thank you, Dr. Valen. I think we'll just hold off on inserting anybody right away, and we will get out there and start scanning, and we should, coming up soon in 2 days, have a covert operation unless we get some more air game activity coming up.
Contact detected.
Speaking of air game activity, and this is, do we have, oh boy, all we got is our wimpy little, it's a small fighter, but it's a 0 kill wimpy little avalanche. Oh god. He's high. He's on satellites. Guess what? I do think I have one in reserve, so I'm not going to overreact to this. Let's just get out there. You need a kill swordsman, but I don't think you're going to make it with avalanche missiles. But we're going to get you shot up in the process to earn, if it's at all possible, a kill.
Engaging bogey.
We're going to do aim.
Advanced targeting system online.
Oh, you're getting hit right off the bat. You're getting hit right off the bat, and I probably could have tracked, but you're no. We're gonna lose a satellite. I believe I got. I'm saying I believe I got one in reserve. I better have one in reserve. Nobody available because they came over Africa instead of North America, where most of my air game is located right now. So well, lose a satellite. No, they'll be back. Trust me, they'll be back. They will be back. It just said repairs completed. I think that means we have both alloy cannons again. Covert op in one more day. Let's continue our scan. There it is. We got an extraction squad ready to go out or needing to go out. This is data recovery. So this is one of the lose count of how many Exalt we have to face. Let's get in there and pick a team.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
All right, you know the drill. I'll be right back with the team we're taking out on this mission. All right, everybody, we got the team we're going to take out for this covert op. A lot of these are familiar faces, I believe, from our last covert op, with just some slight new faces. But leading off or commanding, can't talk anymore, Rafael Rafi Nadal. Where he has a couple smoke grenades. That's because he does have combat drugs perk available, so we got to remember to see if I can enhance troops at the right time to maybe help us out. That's why we're going to see if we can't make a use of his perks. We got Margaret Iron Lady Thatcher along with her alloy jacketed rounds and a scope to perk up her aim and her ability to do some damage here. Ardent Storyteller Schlug is along as our sniper. Hopefully she'll get some good stories from this one. Fred Huger Schlug is along. Now I did give him breaching ammo to go along with his alloy cannon. And Serena Mama Smash Williams, she has a chem grenade because we do, as you'll see, have an arc thrower with 3 full charges. So we're going to see if we can possibly use the chem grenade to help us out at some point. And Keith, Caretaker Merle, is along. He is our gunner. He has armor-piercing ammo. Now, you might say, why did I do that? And it may be silly. We'll find out because we won't have any mech units along on this one. But I do know the armor-piercing ammo works against the damage reduction perk, and I do see a lot of damage reduction kind of activity happening against the Exalt troops lately, so I figured let's give this a shot and see if that helps us out against some of these Exalt to reduce any damage reduction bonuses they may get. We have Barry MVP Bonds along as our Rocketeer. We did not give him 2 of the regular rockets because usually I don't have much need for exploding stuff because they're usually hiding out inside the zone. We don't want to blow up the equipment, so we got the Shredder rocket along. But we only went with 1 regular rocket in case they're on the outskirts and I can use it there. Otherwise, I just loaded him up with an AP grenade to maybe thin the ranks and not worry about blowing up equipment inside the zone we're trying to protect. And finally, Tommy Pokemon Hertz is our engineer. He has several of the explosive alien grenades, and he does have the arc thrower with the repair perk, so he's got extra shots. So maybe we can gain some laser weapons from these Exalt if we can manage a capture in here. That is it. That is the team. We're heading out to China for this covert data recovery. Let's get headed on the way and see what this map, this urban large structure, is going to be.
Dropship has arrived.
We're heading into China for the next operation. Exalt has a cell working from inside their borders. Strike 1 will provide cover while our operative acquires the Exalt intelligence we're after.
Well, we'll see. I'm trying to remember the last time, or if it's hard for me to remember an Exalt mission on this particular map. I can't even picture in my head where the different zones are. So this will be a refresher experience for me as we head out on Operation Crimson Father next time. Hey, if you've made it this far, please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button if you haven't already. And thanks so much for watching. This is ZigZagZog signing off from Western Kentucky.